All right, you ready, Keys?
Let's get it.
Get on your feet, Tiger fans. Let's get loud. Let's go. Let's get active. Let's go.
Yo, 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 yo. We back for another one.
And we out here live in the Valley, Lot 3A.
Like DJ Khaled say, another one.
Another one. We out here, baby.
It's your boy Be Easy.
It's V-Keyz. And this is the
Uplayedtho
podcast.
All right, Keys, man. We done made it to the valley, man.
Hey, we got out here bright and early, man. We got up at what, 3? We got out here and got our stuff together, hit the Bojangles, hit that Bojiggly up.
That Bohanglas.
Got a couple sandwiches, you know what I mean?
Shout out to PAT, Bohanglas.
Yeah, picked up some water, some Gatorade, for the day to stay hydrated.
Yep.
And we hit this lot at 6:30, man. We was out here, man.
Yeah, we making moves. We making moves, man. We out here. It's a nice little crowd. When we look around, it's definitely gonna get a lot deeper. What time is it right now, Keys? We got
Yeah, it's only 8. Let me see. Right now it's 8:26.
8:26. So it's gonna get deep. We can see the traffic starting to pile up out here.
Yeah, right here on Perimeter Road. We got game day coming on in 30 minutes live on ESPN.
Yep. So we checking that out live as well.
And we should have had game day here. Had we taken care of business week 1, this would have been potentially top 7, top 6 matchup because the way people was finding out, Alabama lost early. They dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Florida State sitting there at number 4. We was number 9.
LSU dropped out early.
Yeah, so we would have, with being 3-0 at number 9, we would have been
probably number 6, number 5, number 6, something like that.
Okay, yeah. So
they would have little bit of respect, but a lot of things went into that, right? Kind of how we look, kind of how Florida State looked. So they dropped a little bit, but yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about some of the games, some of the matchups that we're gonna, I guess, miss out on, and also we're gonna dive into our matchup. So as promised, Uplayedtho. We out here at Memorial Stadium, live
and in color,
getting that tailgate experiences. But this is kind of how we do, Keys, man.
Yeah, man. It's a great atmosphere, man. It's always love from the Clemson family out here with the tailgating. And we out here, man. It's a sold out day, sold out 12 o'clock game, man. So that we out in full force.
Yep.
Today.
Glad the weather's looking like it's gonna turn out really well for us. We know we got the porta potties in the back, but hey, man, we got the prime location right here, man.
Yeah,
We're right by the stadium. So
we do.
All right, so let's talk about some of the people we've already talked to. Keys are kind of voicing the same opinions about a few of the struggles or concerns that we have in this game, and I think one is being highlighted is our kicking situation.
Yeah, so we talked to a couple of fellas out here already, and we're gonna try to get some on the pod later, or throughout the day, or what have you. The same concern. What's good with the kicking game today? How we gonna look with that? And just calling the grad student, hey man, you wanna come kick? Yeah. Hey, sure. I'm taking one class online. I'm eligible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So hey,
he got 30 minutes of eligibility left.
And matter of fact, that's what my man said. He said it actually started today.
Really?
His eligibility started literally today.
Oh man.
For us, so
maybe it was meant to be.
I know it's gonna be a blessing in disguise. Like He gonna kick the game winning field goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the fellas have already hit me up in the chat, Keys, expressing their concern for me. Am I gonna be all right? Are we gonna be all right? Just knowing what Jordan Travis can do, some of the athletes that Florida State has on their side of the ball. How you feel our defense is going to answer the call today?
Well, I think we got to come out with a vengeance, man, just like we did last week. Nate Wiggins, 4th snap of the game, pick 6. If we come out early, be aggressive, man, and get this crowd in early, of course it'd be better if it is a night game because ain't nothing like the Valley at night. But here we are. It's going to be high noon. We got to come with that energy, man, and force Florida State into some early false starts, some early penalties. Because of crowd noise. So I think if we can do that, man, get them flustered early, play our game, man. Everybody play your role, play your position, get in your slot. It's important, man, to get a couple three and outs early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like you mentioned earlier in our discussion up here, we haven't really put a complete game together. We'll start off hot. We started off well with Florida Atlantic, and then we kind of curtailed off after that.
Yeah.
Charleston Southern, we started late, and then we kind of got our groove together, but we haven't put a complete game together. So I think it's really important for us to jump out early.
Yeah.
And kind of put the pressure on them, make our presence known. So
what you think our offense need to do?
Offense, I'll say we need to spread the ball. No heavy doses of Ship. I know you mentioned that on another podcast. We want to give Ship opportunities, but we do not want to just overload him.
Overwork him. I feel you.
We know Florida State is not great with run defense, so I'm sure we're going to run the ball. I'm looking for Phil Maffa to take some of that load as well. But, the key players that we talked about, Bo Collins, he has to show up. We got to get Tyler Brown. He's stretching the field. He's got to be present. Yeah. Bringstool, Antonio Williams. We just need a collective. I think this has got to be a collective win.
So speaking of overload, so last year, Will Shipley had a big kick return in the game, and we ended up scoring a touchdown. The very next play, he returned it from the goal line to Florida State's 30. The next play, we had the flea flicker. DJ hit Davis Allen going down the sideline. So if we can get some explosive plays, hopefully we ain't going to have to have too many kickoffs, right? Hopefully our defense keep Florida State at bay, keep them off the board a little bit. But definitely on punt return, it's one thing about them high noon games, that sun out there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be important fielding the ball for one. You know what I mean? So because Tyler Brown dropped one last week. Dropped the punt, so
hopefully that was just nerves.
So as long as we catch it, man, I think if we can make a couple splash plays and special teams, man, that'll be big.
And keep our defense off the field. Whichever defense has to work the hardest, I think it's going to be like a heavyweight fight. Whichever defense has the most endurance left in the fourth quarter is going to be the team that comes away with the victory.
Yeah.
So, all right. So definitely looking forward to the game today. We're going to touch a little bit more on that a little later. But, Keyz, let's talk about one of the games that we're probably going to miss a little bit of, and we've been talking about them pretty much every week. It's one of the hottest schools in college football right now. The
Buffs.
Colorado Buffaloes are
Buffs.
taking on the Oregon Ducks, number 10
versus
number 9. They're going to Oregon.
That's a tough trip, man.
Yeah, so a lot has been said about the level of competition, and Travis Hunter, we know he's not going to be available.
Yeah.
Shador, he has been hit more than any quarterback.
Yeah.
I think they got 15. I want to say 15 sacks, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But they got quite a challenge today.
Yeah, 21-point underdog. Oregon come in averaging almost 60 a game. So they hot. Bo Nix got them boys hot. I mean, Bo Nix is about 29 years old, though. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you should be good. You've been in college more than 4 or 5 years. Like, you playing against 19, 20. I mean, come on, bro. You 24, 25. That's another story. Anyway, they're off to a hot start, man. They got some athletes. So, I'm hoping Shador and them can at least keep it close. And if it is like a 2-score game, maybe like early fourth quarter, there's a chance. If it's 37, not 21, there's a chance for some things to happen. But I do think Oregon's gonna get this dub today, just because I think them being at home and scoring the way they are, I'm not sure if Colorado's defense is gonna be able to keep up with that today.
Yeah, it's a lot to ask for that offense to be able to put up the same amount of points that Oregon is. I think they're averaging 50, 58 something a game. One thing that's going to be key, Dylan Edwards. He's a small back, but he's shifty. He's scatty. He's fast. He really has to have a good game for Shador to be able to spread the ball out. You got to keep the defense honest, and I think their inability to run last game really hurt them early. But they got some good players, man. I can't remember what the tight end's name is, but he had an awesome game
he balled
last week, and I think that he's going to be key as well.
I mean, and it is college football, man, so anything can happen. So, we're pulling for prime today.
Yep.
But I think they might be a little overmatched today. But, hey, Shador can go out there and prove me wrong, though. He can. He's got the capability.
But you know what? When you're overmatched, I think that the passion for the win is what can propel you to that win, right?
Yeah.
The players have that passion and they want it bad, right? They want to do it for Travis. They want to do it for themselves because they've been counted out. Every game they've been counted out. So, but like Oregon's number 10 for a reason, right?
Yeah.
They can put points on the board. They got a veteran. I'm saying veteran like he's not a college student, but quarterback. But we'll see. Shador's been doing it for a long time. Prom's been doing it for a long time. The defense knows what they need to do. So.
And real quick, man, shout out to the traffic people. We got people in traffic waving to us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We're doing it big out here.
Yeah.
So it's an exciting day in the Valley, man.
Yeah. Thankfully we missed that though. We missed that.
Yeah, man. And today is a really good slate though, man. Who else? I know it's some good ones. Another good one at 3:30 in it. Bama and Ole Miss.
Yeah, Bama and Ole Miss. And to tell you the truth, I think Lane Kiffin, he might have something to say about that game.
Something in his sleeve. Like, hey, he been a butthole too, but hey, that's Lane for you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Lane for you, man. He gonna make a splash during the week some kind of way.
Yeah, man. Ole Miss has been playing well, and Alabama hasn't, right?
Nah, Ole Miss has a quarterback.
Yeah. Sarkisian, that's one assistant has got him.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have Lane Kiffin, number 2.
That's going to be number 2.
Do they play Georgia this year?
I don't think they play him in the regular season, though.
Yeah, because if they lose this game, he won't see
Yeah, they not seeing Kirby again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got Ole Miss in that one today, man, because
what I think I took Ole Miss as well.
What I saw, did you watch the
South Florida game?
Yeah. Did you see any of that?
I didn't catch that game. I saw that it was tight.
Man.
I think you called it game 1 that you thought it was going to be a quarterback change, but it sounds like they're going back.
Yeah.
So it's bad. It's a bad situation down there in Bama, man.
They switched off. They was with Jalen, switched off of them, tried 2 quarterbacks in the South Florida game. Both of them was trash. But Saban loved his leadership, his off the field, like, hyping the guys up. And that's cool and all that, but he probably shouldn't have been out the game no way. He's the most athletic quarterback, and hey, that's all you got for now. You know what I mean? But I don't think, even at home today, man, I think the Rebels got something for him today. I think Lane Kiffin got something for them, man, because they looked terrible last week against a 17-3, bro. This is Bama now. They won 17-3 versus South Florida. So that's a usual Bama team, bro. That's 59-0.
Yeah.
In the third quarter.
Especially because you would like to believe that there's different level of athleticism or a different level of talent on both sides of the ball, but it didn't look that way. So as this is another prime example, as we're looking at Coach Saban doesn't want to fool with the transfer portal, and the team isn't looking as strong as some others.
Yeah.
Dabo.
Yeah,
we want to mess with the transfer portal.
It's well documented.
Yeah, so it might be a little bit of issue. So. Keyz, just looking at some of the 12 o'clock games, we got Auburn and Texas A&M. Not really sure how that one's going to turn out, only because A&M has not really lived up to who they think they are.
I saw a piece of Auburn last weekend. It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be honestly, man. I think that's going to be kind of a pick 'em, man.
Yeah,
Auburn at A&M. So if I'm leaning somewhere right now, I might actually lean Auburn.
Okay, you going with
Auburn on the road, yeah.
Auburn Tigers. We keeping the Tigers today. Okay. All right, so we already talked about the Colorado-Oregon matchup. That's one that we're really looking forward to. So at 3:30, we also got UCLA and University of Houston. University of Utah. Yeah. So they've been playing well, right? They beat Florida. They beat a Florida team that just beat Tennessee. So
yeah. UCLA is a basketball powerhouse. Like, the basketball schools have been balling this year. Duke, North Carolina. I think Kansas even was doing a little bit of work. But it's at the crib, so I'm going to go Utah at home with that one.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be an interesting one. UCLA, I'm not sure. I know, that's Chip Kelly, right? I'm not really a Chip Kelly fan, but if he can put a good game plan together and come up with a close game, then I think they'll be safe. If not, I think they're out of the top 25, to be honest.
Oh yeah, they sitting at number 22, and with the L, they definitely dropping out.
Yep. All right, so One game that I know, one of my coworkers, his daughter goes to Wake, so they have Georgia Tech coming through.
Georgia.
ACC matchup. Yeah, Georgia Tech.
Tech.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the traffic. Yeah, we see.
Yeah.
We played though out here, full effect.
Full effect.
I got Wake.
Yeah, Wake's
Wake.
undefeated. I'm not sure what Georgia Tech's record is, but I know they have a really small offensive playbook. So we kind of know what to expect from them. LSU, number 12 LSU is taking on Arkansas. I don't expect much out of Arkansas. I think that Brian Kelly should be able to get that one.
This ain't the what's my man name? Darn it, what's my man name?
You know
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This ain't them days no more.
Gus, no. Miles.
I'm talking about the running back.
Oh, you talking about the run? Leonard Fournette?
No, I'm talking about from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I can't think of his name. He was a beast though. He was a monster.
We'll fact check it. We'll come back to y'all on that one. All right. So another game that has not gotten a whole lot of talk, Keyz, the DJ. They got Washington State University today. So we'll see what Oregon State can do.
Should be interesting. Washington State at the house. Oregon State really ain't played a quality team yet, so this will be their really first test. So
they top 14. I think they started at 18, so they're moving up.
We'll see. I think Washington State being at home, and it's a 7 o'clock game, so 4 for us, West Coast time. I'm gonna go Washington State with that one since they at the house.
Yeah. I'm going to go Oregon just because DJ's been looking pretty good. I think that team really fits him, and he's really been excelling. So we'll see.
Well, we got the game day one, though. Ohio State at Notre Dame.
At Notre Dame.
We got to get into that one a little bit.
Notre Dame is who we think they are.
They think they is.
Sam Hartman, they think he's the next heir apparent, man. He's the quarterback that they need. But we're going to see. We're going to see today.
He's been solid, though. I will give him that. He's been solid all year so far. Like you said, this is Notre Dame's chance to be like, all right, are we legit? Beat Ohio State now. And on the flip side of that, Ohio State has not been looking that good this year either. Like, their quarterback, from what I saw earlier in the season, he wasn't spectacular at all. He was average at best. But when you have the best receiver in football, man, college football, Marvin Harrison Jr., I mean, it shouldn't be hard to go throwing some 50-50s. So 50-50 for him is a 90-10. You know what I'm saying? Because Marvin going to get that. He going to get that thing. So with all that said, though, I mean, it's a night game. I'm going to take Notre Dame in this one, man, because I didn't like what I saw from Ohio State when I did see him. And
yeah,
I'm going to go with Ohio State to take the L at Notre Dame. And then, you know, we got Notre Dame later on this year at the crib. So, of course, everything hinges on our game today with Florida State.
Yeah, we got that. We got a lot riding on this game.
It's a lot, man. This is huge.
I think you said this is probably one of Dabo's most important games outside of the national championships.
Yeah, this is easily, in my opinion, throughout his whole tenure. You know, we beat a top 4 Florida State team here in 2003. Whitehurst and them boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we was unranked at the time, so this could be some deja vu for us. You know, being unranked, we got a top 4 Florida State team coming in here who wasn't looking all that hot last week. So we got a chance to strike, you know, get them while they look vulnerable. As long as we on our P's and Q's for a silent game, like I said, we got to put a game 60 minutes, not 25 minutes, not 38 minutes. We need a 60.
Yep, and I think PAT on our last podcast, he was saying that Jordan, nothing's wrong with Jordan Travis. He just maybe, you know, had just a little nagging injury, but we're gonna see today because you know he's gonna get out of the pocket, like you said. He's gonna get out of the pocket, try to scramble.
TJ Parker gonna put a Trotter BC season coming, man.
Yeah. Hey, we looking. There's some notable Tigers that need to make a splash today because we haven't heard their names.
Yeah. Matter of fact, go ahead and name me a couple, man. Who we need to see some players from today?
We need to see Xavier Thomas. We need to see where you at. Where you at? We need to see some plays. We need some fumble recoveries. We need some sack.
Who else? You got XT. Who else?
Let's see. Who's our freshman that we freshman 5-star?
Peter Woods.
Peter Woods. Yeah, Peter Woods. I wanna see not that he's been playing bad. He's
been playing.
He's
He
had
been
a couple
balling.
of games.
Yeah.
But I want to see that 5-star potential, right?
You want to see them flashes. You want to see
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I think you called him baby Aaron Donald.
Yeah,
right?
baby AD. Aaron Donald.
I need to see that fear. I need
Okay.
to see that fear.
Yeah. Okay.
Who you think need to step up?
You know what, man? I'm gonna go Jeremiah Trotter, man.
Jeremiah Trotter?
He came in preseason All American.
Yeah.
We haven't heard much this season so far. Barrett Carter's made a couple plays. Both of them were actually,
Yeah.
preseason All Americans and considered the best duo. I want to see JT make some plays today, man, in that middle, because the middle is gonna be a vulnerable spot potentially, man. If we can't keep Jordan Travis within the pocket, man, like. We got to keep him from getting to that third level. He can get to the second level. He's athletic enough to get in that mid level, but that's where it's a stop, man. And we don't want him to get there. So hopefully, the Peter Woods and all that. So, okay. So I got Jeremiah Trotter.
Okay, Jeremiah
That's
Trotter.
one.
So we got three Tigers that need to show up.
And then I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna have today's Makuba's first game back from injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what to expect from him, man. We'll see.
Well, Keyz, let's do this, right? I think we're being a little too hard on the defense. Like, they haven't been playing well. Now we got players that need to show up.
Yeah, we do both sides of the ball now.
Yeah.
We do that.
Cause Wade, man, he done got 2 turnovers in 2 games.
Yeah, he got 2 picks.
So Wade, hey man, is it too much to ask for number 3?
I don't think so.
Wiggins been playing good.
Khalil Barnes and Playson Makuba last week had a pick and looked good. Like I said, Nate Wiggins, if he continues this stellar play, he has his toughest task of the season today with our secondary does in general with the Florida State receivers. It's gonna be, if we up the task, let's do it, man. We gotta create that pressure, like I said, like the XT up front, the Maskell. We ain't heard nothing from Maskell. Where you at, bro? We need some energy. We need some quarterback pressures. You know what I mean? We need some knockdowns. We need some sacks. We need some TFLs, some forced fumbles. We need that. You know what I'm saying?
And at minimum, let's try to get as much 3 and outs as possible to get off the field, even if it's just a stop, right? And we need to, give our offense as many opportunities as possible. Now, we already talked about the heavy dosages of the ship. We don't want to see that, but I do want to see Shipley play well. I want to see some aggressive running from him.
And you know what? I think he's going to be aggressive because, last time we saw him out,
he was upset.
It was like a little bit of fuss, give me the ball, that's why y'all got me here. And I get it, man. He don't have a rushing touchdown. He don't have a rushing touchdown this year. And through 3 games, that's unheard of for Shipley. He just got the Chipotle NIL deal. But, Maffa has been kind of doing the tough running, like toward the goal line. And I guess
the heavy work, the groundwork.
Ship been in the middle of the hashes, you know what I'm saying? So I think Ship going to come out hungry, man, because he balled against Florida State last year. He's like, man, I don't got no touchdowns this year. I think Ship want to come out there and get 3 of them things today, man. I think he want it, man.
I think he do for it, but at the same time, we need to get him in space. He didn't get enough space opportunities. It was just, out the backfield, sweeps, right? Let's put him in space and let him do a little Christian McCaffrey type, right?
Yeah.
So
and then, like I said, like with Cade, which I expect them to run him some more today, some design and all that. That's going to open up him and Ship, man. Like, read option, man. As long as you read it right and take care of the ball. Like, if it ain't there, tuck it and don't fumble it. That's what causes that Duke. So, I mean, I think the running game, because Florida State's been vulnerable in the run defense. So, we can open that up, man. And we can open up the Brendan Stools in the middle. We can open up the Tyler Brown back deep. We can open up the Antonio. We can open up the bow time. You know what I'm saying?
So in your opinion, now, bow time, we need to see some bow time.
Yeah, we need to, bro.
All we doing is eating Bojangles, and we ain't getting no Bo Collins.
Nah.
So do you feel like, just based off of what I'm hearing from you, I feel like you're saying that we shouldn't have real issues moving the ball?
Well, we shouldn't. It's still the number 4 team in the nation now. So, but, they have been vulnerable. Even against LSU, they gave up over 400 yards. Last week, Boston College, their quarterback had 300 and 100. 300 through the air, 100 on the ground. He had, I think, 96 yards rushing on third down alone.
Yeah.
Alone, bro. So third down, Florida State is vulnerable. So I think that can be where Cade can use his wheels, get outside the pocket, extend some plays. Somebody going to be open, man, whether it be Spectre. Somebody going to get you a little pocket, man. You gotta throw that mug in there with confidence, man, and, we can move the ball on them, man.
So let me ask you this. Just being honest and being objective, do you feel like Florida State has the better athletes on offense?
Talking about their offense compared to our defense or their offense and our offense?
Their offense and our offense.
Oh, yeah. They definitely do. They got Keon has been a dog this year for them, and Johnny Taylor's a 6'7" receiver, man. So you can't teach size. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach that. Trey Benson is, like he was eating us up last year, like I said earlier. So he's one of the best backs in the league easily in the ACC, and he's good, man. So they got talent. Travis is, I think he's only like a couple touchdowns shy of the all-time Florida State record too.
Yeah.
For touchdown responsibility. So they got some talent, man. So it's we got talent too, but we got to utilize it correctly and in the right situations, man.
So what's probably going to be really important for us is to be physical with them. We got to show our physicality up front.
Early, you know what I mean? Like, no penalties now. No PIs, you know what I mean? No face masks, no none of that. I mean, be chippy, get your 5 yards, and then, knock them out the ride a little bit, whatever you got to do. But we got to set the tone, man. Like you said, bro, we got to set that tone physically. And let them know, man, you in our house, man. We still defend the ACC champs, bro.
Yep.
So we got to let them know that early.
All right, so Keyz, man, I think we got us another one, man.
Hey, I think we do, man. And the beauty of this is our first live in Death Valley, live at Clemson.
Yep.
South CAC.
So we're gonna get some we're gonna get some clips for the fans just to show, what Death Valley's like.